So we open with Fecal Bedores whining. Tamara runs over to comfort her as she's begging production to not talk about the arguments that they've had. But it's your life. You get paid to tell your business, so come on and earn that check, heifer. Also, she told Heather her business, and Heather ran and told that. I wouldn't tell Heather nothing. I'd just get her advice on a high-end event. So apparently Heather told some email business about Fecal Bedore's relationship before. Tamara says just don't talk about Shannon's relationship, but then why can't you just not talk about Jen's? Oh, Emily and her family, TikTok and best fiends. Did they not have this whole parenting plotline last week? I swear she was saying the same thing. I had to check the episode's air date. Did they air the episode twice? This is so weird. I remember seeing that scene. So after that odd deja vu scene, I swear I saw them at the pumpkin patch last week. But Jen meets with Tamara after a night at Ryan's. Jen says she's tired of the blow-ups and napkins to the face. And Tamara says, well, my head really hasn't been in a good place. Tamara, it's not your head that hasn't been in a good place. It's your heart because you're a hateful harpy. You're cruel and conniving, like any West Coast crone. Oh, so now they gonna go on a double date after they done squashed the air because of Tamara's white woman tears. We're heading to lunch at Javier's with Heather and Mark Cuban. Oh, so this is the app she's promoting, Fireside. But I would never want to sit at a fireside with you. I mean, you can focus on Fireside, but I feel like this is the biggest platform you gonna get. I don't know about you going back to being an actress. I mean, maybe if you could get a good indie role, something where you could really stretch your chops, but you want to be on TV and play a version of you. And you already doing that here on The Heifer Wives. Over with Gina and Jen. Gina's talking about getting her real estate license. She tell her she on the good foot with Tamara for now, but she don't trust the heifer far as she can throw her. And that's a light crone. So she tells her about the little lunchy going on with Tamara and Eddie and Shannon and John. And she's concerned that Eddie and her man will get into it and she don't know nothing about Shannon and John. And Gina says, we don't talk about Bruno. Oh, we gotta work out with Tamara and Heather. And this workout leader is cute too. I would like to see that spandex. Oh, Jen's worked out with them too, and Heather's telling them about the new house she just got in LA, but they gonna renovate. That joker won't be ready for a few years. Oh God, she's calling that giant mansion a pied-à-terre, the way she said, oh no, it's too small for us to live in. It's gotta be at least 7 baths. Oh, she's getting a penthouse. Well, they bought a house in LA too. But she got a cute penthouse, her first step back into Hollywood. She really gonna make this actress thing happen, and there's always a part for a bony white woman. I'll give her that. You a bony white woman, Hollywood will keep you working. Jen tells about her triple date with John and Fecal Bedore, and Heather says, oh, she seems super happy. And Tamara's like, now hold on, heifer. That ain't what you said before, behind a closed door. However, Tamara giving her enough rope to hang herself. She like, all right, let's get your lies on camera. So at the reunion, we can roll that footage. However, Heather's like, Tamara, I know your big mouth, but I ain't telling you nothing. Emily going to dinner with her husband, and ain't nobody from the cast joining him, child. We don't care. I can make my bagel. Gina talking with her man about real estate. So we've got Fecal Bedore with her man, and is she gonna tell him they business about to be in the street? I'm just seeing the telemarketer message from yesterday. However, Fecal Bedore said, I ain't gonna say nothing because I want to enjoy our triple date with Tamara, Eddie, and Jen and her gigolo. But now Tamara's nervous to see Ryan after talking all that shit. So now we're filling John in on the fact that Jen's gigolo wanted to sleep with her because, she can't not bring it up. Even though she said she wasn't going to bring it up. Why are you attacking Jen yet again when y'all just got on the good foot? See, this is why Jen was waiting for the other shoe to drop, and she didn't have to wait long, because you're always wrong. Even Tamara's man is in on this. Is this the right man for my friend? I'm going to leave the train wreck alone. It's not my business, but it is. It's not your business. It's her puss, her prerogative. So over with Heather and the gay Robin Williams, they've closed on their penthouse in Los Angeles. They got a $65 million on their offer on their house, so they getting on. I'd get on too. She's like, yeah, we'll sell, it's a lot of money, but it signifies our next chapter, like you couldn't keep both chapters open. That's the type of book I want. You living in a checkbook. But back on the boat with our triple date, Tamra feels awkward. About your own behavior? How foolish. She gonna ask why the gigolo got leopard on his collar. Why do you have hate in your heart? Why do you have her business on your brain? Why do you have in that cheap blonde dye? I also want to know why. So they get to dinner. So Ryan brings up the dick pic when they've got this giant pile of deviled egg that does look phallic. Now Jen says Eddie and Ryan and Tamara need to figure out they stuff. I'm sorry, I don't want my man figuring out nothing with that hateful harlot. So Fecal Bador and her man go to pee, and Tamara says, well, I guess this is a perfect opportunity for us to talk. So the gigolo says, you know, brother, I'm empathetic to this situation, and Jen's been coming home in tears, and it's been really upsetting to me. He said, I feel a bit betrayed. Tamara man said, well, I heard you went after married women. Like y'all ain't swingers no way. Then when they found out he cheated with a married woman, he assumed it to be true. Because, you know, he did it. So he said, yeah, I cheated on my wife multiple times. So that makes you a cheater. Yes, we all know he's a cheater. He said, however, I never said I was trying to sleep with Tamra. He wants a more supple crone. He said, well, you know, Tamra was always saying how hot I was. Jen was telling me I was hot on the treadmill, I was hot in the weight room, I was hot in the showers. So the gigolo's throwing the lies on Heather. He said, and I never cheated on Jen, I just said it was too much, aka we were on a break so I could get some new bus. Jen gonna say, it felt like I was cheated on, but since he says I wasn't, then I was. Ooh, girl, you got it bad. I mean, just go on and say you got an open relationship, if that's what you're gonna go with. Because it seems like you're gonna let him cheat in peace. So now that all the rumors are squashed, Tamara says, so what's next for you guys? Marriage? Moving in together? Girl, why don't you worry about your marriage and your closed gym? So now that the air has been cleared yet again and we moving forward, the episode ends, but I don't trust Tamara. Later this season, we've got more of Vicky Gunvalson and that thing she calls a nose. They went parasailing. I want to do that, but I'm also like, you gonna hit that water and it's gonna feel like concrete. No. The older I get, the more I'm like, I want to keep this cartilage. I want to keep this cartilage. Oh, Heather sells her home for $55 million and Fecal Bador wants to know why she wouldn't mention it to you. Because it ain't your house, heifer. You'll find out when she tell you. Oh, somebody said Emily looks like a snuffleupagus, but she does. And that's not body shaming, that's factual. It's more in the face, honey. It's the face, not the body. Oh, Emily cusses Fecal Bador out, says she's Jekyll and Hyde. See, I never liked her. I'm enjoying this season, but I'm going to see you soon for part 2 of Nene and Carl the King.